the big Americans, Gervonta Davis, Shakur Stevenson.
I want him, and I send message now from you to Heyman. Let's do job, brother.
Turki Alalshikh has confirmed that Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Tank Davis will clash in December.
It's of course we want him in my country.
Maybe them two against each other.
This announcement comes after a series of high-profile negotiations and setbacks in boxing Turkey.
And we support it. This is the most important thing, and we will do.
Who has been relentlessly pursuing the biggest fights, seems to have shifted his focus from the much-anticipated Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford bout to this explosive matchup between Shakur and Tank.
From inside my heart, I want the fighters. I want to see the fight.
Recently, many top-tier boxers have been in a holding pattern, unsure of their next moves. Canelo Alvarez was uncertain about his September opponent until he settled on Edgar Bunga. Devin Haney's plans are up in the air following the Ryan Garcia incident. Gervonta Davis, on the other hand, saw a potential fight with Vasyl Lomachenko fall through. Amidst this uncertainty, Turki Alalshikh has managed to secure a fight that could electrify the boxing world.
And I talk now with, in the same time, I study it.
Shakur Stevenson has been eagerly awaiting Tank Davis to make the call. Stevenson's co-manager, Josh Dubin, spoke to Boxing Scene, revealing that they are ready and willing to negotiate. It's all up to Tank, Dubin said.
And then even with the sparring, like this dude is capped. This dude is a liar. This dude going social media lying. Like
Dubin said, the one thing about Shakur, he will take anyone you put in front of him. We're here and waiting and ready to negotiate. We'll know how realistic it is by how financially viable they make it for Shakur. We have our phone lines open, ready for a call, and they have our numbers. It's a fight Shakur really wants. He's been begging for it for a long time. Stevenson's eagerness to face Davis is evident. He recently secured a victory and is looking for a notable win to solidify his status and silence his critics. Fighting and defeating Tank Davis would undoubtedly achieve that, and Stevenson appears more than willing to make it happen. However, as is often the case in boxing,
I know he's very good friends with Jared Anderson.
yeah, you know what we had. I said to us.
the numbers need to align for both parties to reach an agreement. Turki Alalshikh, who has been at the forefront of bringing blockbuster fights to fruition, seems to have shifted gears from the Canelo versus Crawford bout, which has faced numerous challenges. Turkey's relentless pursuit of the biggest and most exciting matchups in boxing is evident. I've always wanted to bring the best fights to the fans, Turki said in an interview.
There is a lot of reason. Some of it, there is not a lot of fighters as a charismatic and character now. There is a lot of problem of the promoter. They doesn't want to do the strongest fight because it costs a lot. Some fighter doesn't.
The fans deserve to see the best boxers in the world face each other, and I am committed to making that happen. Canelo versus Crawford was a fight that many boxing fans were eager to see. However, due to various complications, including scheduling conflicts and financial disagreements, the fight seemed to be slipping away. Turki expressed his frustration but remained optimistic. I never give up on bringing the best fights to the ring. Sometimes things don't go as planned, but that doesn't mean we stop trying. We move on to the next big fight, and right now that's Shakur versus Tank. Turki's determination is matched by his strategic vision. He has been chasing the biggest names and the most exciting matchups, ensuring that boxing fans around the world get to witness the best the sport has to offer. Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis are two of the most talented fighters in the world right now, Turki said. This fight has the potential to be one of the greatest fights of the decade. Both fighters are in their prime, and the fans are in for a treat.
His offense is the same thing. If you go look at his fights, boxing and being slick and moving away, that's not the case right now. No doubt in my mind.
Shakur Stevenson, with his impeccable skills and determination, has been calling out Tank Davis for a while. He knows that a win against Davis would catapult him to the top of the boxing world. I've been waiting for this fight, Stevenson said in a recent interview. Tank is a great fighter and I respect him, but I believe I have what it takes to beat him. I've been training hard, and I'm ready.
What defense?
You think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch.
The anticipation for this fight is building, and with Turki Alalshikh's confirmation, boxing fans can finally look forward to this epic showdown in December. This fight is going to be special, Turki said. Both fighters are hungry, and they have something to prove. The fans are in for a night they won't forget. Turki's relentless pursuit of the biggest fights continues to shape the boxing landscape. His ability to navigate the complexities of the sport and bring together top fighters is paralleled. I love this sport, Turki said, and I will continue to work tirelessly to bring the best fights to the fans. Shakur versus Tank is just the beginning. There's much more to come.
Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
his power not outrageous.
Okay.
We're getting hit being on the outside, so why not risk getting hit trying to get your offense up?
Oh, that's a good!
This is not the first time Turki has shown huge interest in making a big fight. Before, His Excellency Turki Alalshikh had grand plans to organize a mega fight between NAA Inu and Gervonta Tank Davis. The idea was to create an event that would captivate boxing fans worldwide. However, the main challenge lay in finding a weight that both fighters would agree to. Inu, a big star in Japan, had made a name for himself by fighting and defeating less-known opponents. His popularity and financial success in Japan made it difficult for him to consider taking on a risky fight against someone like Tank Davis.
Probably, yeah. That would be like a fun fight.
Inu's resume included victories over many fighters, but the only notable name was the 40-year-old non-Ito Donaire. Despite his undefeated record, many questioned if Inu was ready to face a formidable opponent like Tank Davis. On the other hand, Tank Davis, with an impressive record of 29-0 and 27 KOs, was known for his power and ability to knock out his opponents.
I'd be too big for him.
Probably, yeah.
I'd be too big for him.
He fought at a higher weight class and wasn't willing to drop to 126 or 122 pounds just to make the fight happen. Shrinking himself to such an extent would deplete him, leaving him with nothing left to fight. His Excellency Alalshikh expressed his willingness to make the fight happen if they could reach the right weight and get the right proposal. He shared these thoughts on Ariel Helwani's YouTube channel, emphasizing the need for convincing Inu to take the risk. Inu, comfortable at 122 pounds, had been dominating the lower weight classes without facing much challenge. Moving up to 130 or 132 pounds to fight Tank Davis would mean facing a real threat for the first time in his career.
Be cool, but that would be a reach. He's definitely someone he got the whole package, I believe so.
Despite his dominance at 122 pounds, many believed Inu was big enough to fight at 135 pounds. Some reports suggested that Inu walked around in the mid-140s, making him more than capable of competing against Tank Davis. However, moving up to face Tank meant risking his popularity and possibly suffering his first career defeat. Inu's success and fame in Japan came from defeating fighters with relative ease, and stepping into the ring with Tank Davis was a complete limit in his abilities, wasn't going to compromise his strength by cutting too much weight. He knew that dropping to a lower weight class would weaken him and make the fight unfairly balanced in favor of Inu. Thus, the weight issue remained a significant hurdle in organizing the fight. His Excellency Alalshikh understood that convincing Inu would require more than just a proposal. It would need a compelling argument that appealed to Inu's ambition and desire for greatness.
The main event, and actually I see very great fighters here, and we talk about it also.
Charles Conwell was amazing. Charles Conwell from Ohio was incredible. He's now ready for a world title, and we're going after it.
Oscar, is this a partnership? Are you working together?
We are blessed to have Turki Alalshikh here with us. He wants to make the big fights happen, and that's what the fans want. That's what the fans need.
You place his punches like he's good. His nickname is was it the Monster or the Beast? The Monster. He's Inoue. The one with the color hair. No, he is.
Inoue had built a cushy career at 122 pounds, and moving up to fight Tank Davis meant damage his reputation if he lost. The Japanese star had to weigh his options carefully, considering the potential rewards and the immense risks involved.
With a staggering record of Japanese boxer has an impressive KO ratio of nearly 90%, which stands as a testament to his devastating power in the ring.
Inoue has round 7.
Oh, a big right hand from Naoya Inoue!
Inoue, holding not 1 but 4 world title belts, is not just a fighter, he's a phenomenon, earning him comparisons to the great Mike Tyson for his explosive power and lethal finishing ability.
Meanwhile, Shakur Stevenson entered the picture as a potential alternative for Tank Davis. His Excellency Alalshikh started looking at the possibility of setting up a fight between Stevenson and Tank. Shakur Stevenson, known for his skill and technique, presented a different kind of challenge. He wasn't just a power puncher like Tank, but also a highly skilled boxer with a strong defense. This made the prospect of a fight between Stevenson and Tank intriguing.
Me and Tank the biggest fight.
That's the one.
It's the biggest fight in the world.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be the biggest boxing fight in the world when it happens.
As discussions continued, it became clear that Inoue wasn't keen on fighting Tank Davis. Inoue publicly stated that he wouldn't want to fight Tank, citing the risks involved and his comfortable position at 122 pounds. His focus remained on maintaining his undefeated record and continuing his dominance in the lower weight classes. Shakur Stevenson's name gained traction, and the idea of a fight between him and Tank Davis started to take shape. Unlike Inoue,
how do you assess that type of fight with someone as skilled as Inoue, as dangerous Inoue, and a fighter who has never fought someone like Stevenson?
If it was me, I'd definitely fill him out a lot. While I'm in the ring, I'm filling him out just to see if he's really who they say he is. So I'm rocking with Cool Boy. I hope that Cool Boy come home and become a champion. Well, he's already champion, but defend his title as well. So I'm rocking with Cool Boy stuff.
You also rock with Keyshawn Davis. What did you think of his performance tonight and his path? B+
performance. I think there's little things that he could tweak, but as far as offense, defense, he showed both. And I think that he's a complete fighter.
We call your name, but not a lot of fighters. All right, with Shakur Stevenson. All right, guys, let's send it back to you.
Stevenson was more open to the challenge, and his fighting style promised an exciting matchup. The potential fight between Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson began to generate buzz in the boxing community, with fans eagerly anticipating the possibility of such a clash.
He got dropped in that fight.
No,
he got dropped and he got up and beat him.
No, he didn't get dropped.
He didn't get dropped?
He got hurt.
He got hurt.
Shakur Stevenson had always been an engaging personality, especially in interviews. At 27, the WBC lightweight champion was known for his openness, ambition, and passion for boxing. His remarkable skills in the ring made him a prominent figure in the sport. Recently, Stevenson was in Los Angeles to support his mentor and friend, Terrence Crawford, who was competing for a world title in his 4th weight class. During his time in LA, Stevenson gave an interview to Boxing News, touching on various topics, including his future in boxing and his thoughts on other fighters.
Including his future in boxing and his thoughts on other fighters in the interview, Stevenson confidently predicted the outcomes of the upcoming rematches between URBBV and Dmitry Bivol, as well as Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. He also reiterated his eagerness to eventually face WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Davis, despite expressing his disappointment over V. Lomachenko's decision not to fight him in the past. Stevenson spoke highly of the Ukrainian fighter, whom he had respected during their time together at Top. Stevenson's promotional future was a hot topic, with speculation about whether he would sign with Matchroom or continue independently. Rumors had circulated about an agreement with Golden Boy fighter William Zappa, but Oscar de la Hoya, Zappa's promoter, dismissed these reports as false. Stevenson himself remained non-committal on the matter.
With Robert and like that.
Shakur. What up? Hey, what's up with the tank talk? Huh? What's up with the tank talk? Is that said or what?
Is there any truth to it?
The rumors, Sapita, all that. Nope. It's cap.
Yeah.
We gotta.
Sorry, man.
You see him?
So no Verbo's willing to pay either?
I don't know. We'll see.
Is that what you like next, obviously? That's what you.
Yeah, real quick.
That's what you want next, though, huh? That's the big fights you want.
Please, Shakur.
Yeah, I want every big fight.
Yo, we gotta walk with him. We gotta go.
Hey, thank you, Shakur.
Behind you.
How do you think Crawford do at 54, Claude?
He's gonna be a beast.
Zappa, with his impressive record and powerful fighting style, was considered a strong potential opponent for Stevenson. At 28 years old, Zappa had 27 knockout wins in his 31 professional fights and was known for his relentless body punching and stamina. While Stevenson would likely have a speed advantage, defeating Zappa would certainly enhance his reputation. Stevenson's contract with Top Rank ended after his unanimous decision win over Artem Harutunian in July.
Like I said, I'm keeping the pressure off myself. I'm coming in there. My main focus is going there, have fun, have a good time, put on the type of show that I want to put on and show the art of boxing. I think that's my main focus, show the art of boxing. Hit, don't get hit. That's what I want to do come Saturday night.
You want to see comparisons between yourself and Floyd Mayweather?
Although some critics found the performance lackluster, there was significant interest in signing Stevenson, with Matchroom and Golden Boy showing interest. Even a reunion with Top Rank was not off the table. Additionally, Stevenson considered the possibility of going independent, following in the footsteps of his big brother, Terrence Crawford, and potentially aligning with Turki Alalshikh and Riyadh Season.
I think that's the real issue. We got to get somebody signed a dotted line, but if I could pick, it's either Lomachenko, and if they go fight each other, I say Zepeda.
A crucial date was looming on November 23rd when Gervonta Davis was initially scheduled to face Vasyl Lomachenko. However, Lomachenko had decided to take the rest of the year off, leaving Davis in need of a new opponent. This opened the door for a possible matchup between Davis and Stevenson. The developments surrounding both fighters would reveal much about their next moves. With Lomachenko stepping aside, His Excellency Turki Alalshikh saw an opportunity to set up a high-stakes fight between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis for December. This potential showdown excited boxing fans, as both fighters brought their own unique styles and strengths to the ring. The match promised to be a thrilling encounter, with Stevenson's technical skills pitted against Davis's power and aggression. Stevenson's journey through the boxing world had been marked by significant achievements and challenges. His determination to face top-tier opponents like Davis underscored his commitment to greatness. As the December fight approached, the anticipation grew, with fans eagerly awaiting the clash between two of the sport's brightest stars. Stevenson's future remains bright, whether he chose to align with a major promoter or carve his own independent path. His skills, charisma, and ambition ensured that he would continue to be a prominent figure in boxing.
We both learning and getting a lot better off each other.
Just being young and hungry, when we come into the gym, we get straight to the point. We grab our hands, get out.
The potential fight with Davis was just one chapter in what promised to be an illustrious career for Shakur Stevenson.
Come in there that try to fight, want to win.
That'll be amazing,
It's a fun fight. Yeah. It's a fun fight. It's a fun fight to make. It's technically good. There's a lot of people probably right now like, Lomachenko beat him. He didn't stop this guy. So a lot of people probably won't even believe in me. So why not make the fight?
The prospect of a fight between Davis and Haney remains a topic of great interest and speculation. Fans and analysts alike are eager to see if the two will finally settle their differences in the ring. The negotiations and public exchanges have only heightened the anticipation for a potential showdown. Such a fight would not only be a significant sporting event, but involvement of His Excellency Turki Alalshikh adds an additional layer of intrigue, as his influence and resources could be pivotal in making the fight happen.